Good evening again, everyone. First, let me thank everyone from our ECW board members, all presenters, and above all, to the attendees of this conference. I pray all the information shared here tonight has ignited a fire in you all to do everything you can to help with finding and keeping affordable housing in your cities and communities. All churches in the diocese don't have land or finances to build small houses or small apartments complexes, but there are things that we all can do. And to first all is please vote in November. Take a neighbor or church member with you. If your church has a van or bus, check with the Board of Elections first because they've changed a lot of the rules and see if you can use it to transport persons to the polls. But please, by all means, go and vote. Your vote does count. Please vote. And for some final words on what was given to us tonight about donations, you may not have the land, as I said earlier, you may not have, can't build a whole church or can't build a house. But check with your vestries and see if your church can designate one Sunday a month or every other month's collection to be given to the homeless housing program in your city. A lot of churches have these type of programs. Or check with a larger church that is building in your city or county, and your donation can be used to get items needed for these houses or apartments to help furnish them. Nonprofit organizations, check some of those. Check to see if you have an organization in your city or county that collects good, gentle, and used furniture and appliances to give to persons that are finally getting a place to live. We have what is called Green Nest here in Winston. I'm not really talking about the Salvation Army or the Goodwill because people have to buy from that, and sometimes people can't do that. But this place is like Green Nest. They don't have to buy. They're given, this stuff is given to them to decorate. I mean, not to decorate, to fill their houses with and to hose their houses with and put in stuff for them. Our homeless population needs to be housed. Your church may not be able to build the housing for them, but you can help them in other small ways. If you have a fellowship hall or a parish hall, and the members have a few members that can staff it during the day, open it up to 5, 10, even up to 30 if it's large enough, or how many ever you can hold. Homeless persons during the very hot days of spring and summer, and the cold days of winter, and in the rain and snow. Serve them a meal and let the shelter come and get them when they open up at night. Do something in the daytime. And another thing I found out about just looking on different things online, it's something called a hanging ticket. Just because you don't have a home also means a lot of times you can't afford to eat. And I found out something called a hanging ticket. Check your local fast foods and even some other restaurants to see if they would be a part of a hanging receipt. What a hanging receipt is it's very interesting. You pay for it ahead of time, they hang it, and someone who needs a meal can come in and ask, do you have a hanging ticket? Google it online and see what it really is. Some elderly persons, families that have a loss of job and are struggling to feed their family, as well as the homeless population, can benefit from this. And we here in North Carolina can start this. I know they're doing it in Oklahoma. I used to live there, but this is something we can probably do here in North Carolina also. Go to the diocesan website where you can download the diocesan resources for housing ministries and see a lot of what Lisa has talked about here tonight. And on top of that, please complete the meeting evaluation that you will find on your screen in a short time and let us know how we did. I think it's going to be sent to you in your emails because that's the way you all had to get to the thing.